All right, what am I doing wrong?
I take grades very seriously. Wait, what's this? Okay, so can you let those out?
Often used to carry cloned animals term. So she's already on that side.
I think that
she's
you have
already
to,
on that side.
You jump up here.
Oh, I bet I go right through here. Watch this.
Oh.
Sitting there trying to jump the entire time. Oh, Joe Nathan is Rodimus.
That's what. You didn't see that? So, by the way, Shane, what are you doing for Christmas? I'm thinking, are you working all of Christmas, or do you have time off?
I decided to get some time off because everybody else takes off, and then that way I can get a chance to relax a little bit.
Yeah, I'm working a lot during Christmas, but I'm gonna have a chance to go in a little bit after Christmas to go to Louisiana and hang out with family. You know, go and get some good po' boys.
Ooh.
From there's a place in Lake Charles that has the greatest po' boys.
Is it all season long?
Yeah, no, it's all year long. Yeah, it's a place called Daryl's, and they have the best. It's unbelievable. And I found last time I went to Louisiana, I found my new boudin spot, because you can't just get boudin from anywhere. You got to get like good boudin.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found that Market Basket in Lake Charles has some really good boudin. So I'm excited about that, to go get some boudin from there, because there's a few places that you get it. In my town of Jennings, there's a place called Boudin King that, you know, they're saying that they have the best boudin.
Is he the king?
No, it's awful. It's not good. It's the boudin I grew up with, and it's not good. It's not good boudin. But if you go about 30 minutes past that, in Scott, Louisiana, that is the boudin capital of the world. But again, Market Basket has better boudin. I'm just saying. So, yeah.
Well,
These are the things I think about.
My friend Patrick goes every once in a while, and he found this smoked boudin that's just out of this world.
By the way, quick tip. If you go to buy boudin
from Walmart.
Yeah, no.
They sell it at Walmart.
I know, but if anytime you go to get boudin and it's spelled Boudin, don't buy that shit. Don't. That's not how you spell boudin. There's no A in boudin. That tells you right there that it's not going to be good.
Really?
Hell no, it's not. It's going to be garbage. I'm just letting you know. You can't spell it with an A in it and it be any good. So, just a tip. You know what I had last night too? Speaking of Louisiana, I had some Ghost in the Machine. That's a beer you have to try. The problem is if I bring it next time we drink, you're gonna be shit faced in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, it's potent.
It's a double IPA. Oh, it's so good though. Holy shit. My buddy kept on calling it a milkshake because it's very hazy.
Okay.
It's a double IPA that's very hazy, and I mean, you can't see through the beer at all. It's just it.
At least I'm pulling my weight.
It looks like a beer fizz.
Joke all you want.
Tell me if you've heard. Have you heard? Okay, my cousin was drinking up in Atlanta some unfiltered IPA. It was so unfiltered that when he smiled, he had green hops in his teeth.
No, I ain't down with that shit. No.
It was that.
No.
It was the
What's up,
sediment
James?
at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, James, the double IPA, which I like double IPAs. So around here, you can get Ghost in the Machine just about anywhere. But the best double IPA around, wow, God, there's a few really good double IPAs. St. Arnold's has a great double IPA that's called Endeavor, and it was one of their. They used to have these beers that they put out like once or twice a year that were like shit, I forgot. It was like this special release that they would do. But the Endeavor beer was their double IPA that they put out, which was good. Another good double IPA is More Cowbell.
Actually, I would love to hear from them. What do they think are some of the best?
Yeah.
If they like them. I would love to hear
Well,
what...
let me tell you one more, that if you haven't had this, a Lone Pint over in Magnolia has the #1 IPA, just regular IPA, in all of Texas. And it's won a bunch of awards. It's called Yellow Rose.
I've had Yellow Rose.
Yellow
whiskey.
Rose, and it's the best. And Blake, who owns it, awesome guy, just a hell of a guy. Love that guy. But they have a double IPA called Jabberwocky that's really fucking good. Like really, really good. I think Ghost in the Machine is the best though.
Like James, if you're into double IPAs and stuff, any of your favorite brands around here in Houston that you go shopping for all the time, or any like I'm not just asking James, just curious what y'all's favorites are, all of you.
And how's the beer in Minnesota?
Well, that's a good question.
Minnesota or North Dakota?
That's a good question.
Next time, try biting your teeth, Rocket.
I do not see how entering his tongue would help.
I'm trying to think what else I had last night. The party I went to, I could either drink some beers like your normal beers for free, or I could pay for the beers I wanted. And we were at Kirby Ice House on Gessner, and they have so many different beers over there that I had to try a bunch of shit because I just love trying different beers. Well, that was a big win for you.
You like that?
Yeah, I like the fact that you were shooting and I wasn't. I was a big fan of that.
Some go-karts going on upstairs.
Could have gone worse too. Remember the Arago
Oh,
job?
he's shooting. Shoot him.
He's not really shooting.
Follow them. Fight, cowards.
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Oh, another one of these things.
Yeah, awesome. 2 of them.
Quickly.
So I can freeze one. He's frozen. Can I freeze this one? When they collide,
Yeah.
so I gotta find a way to blow something else out. Let's scan the area.
Now we come up with an amazing escape.
I don't think that there's anything to blow up.
We're about to get pinched. Do something. Scam them.
Yeah, James, it's a really good IPA. But I'll tell you this: that a buddy of mine said, the one that said you're drinking a milkshake. I said, hey, if you want, then you can try it. I mean, here, take a sip. I don't have cooties. I don't think I do.
He says, I know.
And he tried it, and he was like, oh no, that's too hoppy. That is too hoppy. I can't handle that. So, Shane's wife hates me because I met Jerry Jones. I didn't really meet Jerry Jones. I was face to face with Jerry Jones. I met Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains. That was the big thing.
Oh,
it had
there we go.
nothing. It had nothing to do with meeting Jerry Jones for sure. But Dave Navarro was there too, and I didn't meet him either. I wanted to meet Jerry Cantrell because my favorite band by far is Alice in Chains. I fucking love Alice in Chains.
I'm gonna die this time.
No,
Well,
have her. Oh, you could have had her open it up or something.
yeah, I gotta get my teammate to do it. At least I found it. So I was on my way back home from our little dinner that we did tonight. So
Where you had the Thai food that's gonna give you bubble gut.
imagine,
Dude, I'll tell you, don't fart. If you need to fart, then you need to go in the bathroom. Do not fart around me. Don't, because of after you ate that, don't do it. I'm serious, because you do not trust that fart. I'm a big proponent of never trust a fart ever. After you have Thai food, especially, yeah, dude. Don't. That is pure foie. You will have, you know how they call it swamp ass?
Yeah.
Well, what we call that in Louisiana is we call it the foie. Like you get the when you have that swamp ass, it's called foie, FOIS, I think. But anyway, when you get the foie, you don't want that foie, man. And it's not even that. I mean that you'll deal with that the foie all day, you know, because that's where you got to come back and you reapply and you got to keep going to the bathroom. But don't trust that fart because it's gonna be deadly, and I don't need that in my world tonight.
Some of us get a little touchy being called worthless. You are not worthless, Rocket.
But he's clearly worth less.
This Christmas ale is actually
She said she would've bought Brood.
better this year than I've had than it's been in a while. I feel like
Sure, you got
maybe your taste buds are, because sometimes it depends on after something I ate that the beer tastes better.
I'm shaking, lady. You bring a knife to a gunfight.
Well, it's okay. So I'm on my way home.
Brute says you can all go sit on a hot poker.
You know, have you ever used your, when your ABS brakes kick in? Have you ever had that kind of an experience where you got to hit the brakes so hard that your ABS? Have you ever experienced that before?
Probably, but mine go.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel it go like it's you feel like
Yeah.
it's skipping or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm on my way home, going 65 or something on the highway, and the person's in front of me. I see their brake lights come on. Okay, so I start tapping my brakes slightly, and they're about 3 or 4 cars ahead of me. I had a decent amount of space, and all of a sudden they whip to the left. And what I found was they waited to the very last minute to get out of the way because the car in front of them was at a complete stop.
Oh shit.
And there was no suicide lane.
That will make you shit your pants.
So I hit it as hard as my car would go, and you have to go like I'm going, and I find that this car is going to stop in this much distance no matter what I do. So I'm sitting, I can't go to the left because there's cars on my left. I can't go to the right. So I start doing this like on purpose. I start doing this kind of like light S turn just to give myself a little bit more roadway instead of if I were to just go straight.
How close did you come?
About 5 inches. So yeah, that was and I wasn't like, I didn't immediately start zigzagging at 60 miles an hour because that could make you fishtail or something. But I just kind of slowly turned, and then by the time, and then I angled it to just not cross over to the left line because there's a car there, but just to kind of start angling it as if I would give myself a little bit more space, and I was about 5 inches from that car.
I was south of Austin last weekend. I was by Lockhart. Did you know that there's a that you can go 85 miles an hour?
Some places in Texas.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's the scary part. Which, respect to anybody who drives, and respect to all the 18-wheelers and stuff out there. But when the speed limit's 85, and I was driving out to Los Angeles, so I'm in West Texas where the speed limit's where the speed limit's like 80 or 85 or something like that. The truck drivers were going in that speed limit about 95 to 100.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, and they were more aggressive than I was. And I mean, that's scary when you get caught between 2 trucks and they want you to go fast, and the one's behind you with his big bright lights. That's scary.
I've never gone that fast before in the truck I have now. I don't know if I've ever, like, I had it at 90, and that's probably the fastest I've ever gone. Probably. I also, I need to replace 2 tires on my vehicle, and so I said, I might not want to be doing much, I might not want to be doing 85 right now, so I didn't stay on very long. I didn't stay on that interstate very long. But dude, I accidentally got on that interstate, or it was a tollway. I accidentally got on the tollway, and I had to drive for like 10 miles in this tollway, and it was.
Do you not like? Going pretty quick?
It was almost $7
for a toll.
Yeah, exactly. No. I like going that fast, but my 2 tires. If something happened, I'm going 90 miles an hour with
especially kids in the car.
Yeah, I just didn't want to risk it. I just need to change my. I mean, it's not like they're in big time danger. You have kids, everything changes.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I am increasing your debt, rodent. Let's not count.
Shane got run off the road last night. 13-14, 242. My issue is that I automatically, I'll look in the mirror and see if anybody's next to me, whenever I swerve. And even if there's somebody there, I think about swerving anyway. I mean,
as in you're almost ready to swerve if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I'm more hyper aware of if something happens, where can I go?
I can't wait to see the look on.
Oh shit! What just happened?
Yeah, they're behind me.
Dude, you just got bodied.
All right, I'm gonna do my weapon now. Woo. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Hold him in place.
We actually made it. I never had a doubt.
This guy's on me.
Oh, he can get to you.
It's not that. It's I.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools.
I will unleash you.
Yeah, right now.
Never see it coming.
Right, there's health, right?
Thanks, Drax.
There we go.
Josh said he went 120 on 225. Ooh, shit.
Okay, so I got
Damn.
pulled over one time going, this is stupid. Listen, I don't, hopefully nobody's taking this like I'm bragging about it. I'm telling how dumb I was at one point. I got pulled over going 120 and a 60 one time. And it was an older car even at the time. It was like that Mitsubishi, the 3000 GT, if you remember what that was.
Yeah.
And I was driving my sister late at night because she had to get all the way up to, what was it, Tyler, Texas? I can't remember, somewhere up in more northern Texas. And I had picked her up in Galveston, had to get her home in time and then still be at work the next day. So I was going quick. I was like, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. I'm going to get as quick as I can. So we're going about 120, and I saw these two headlights in front of me. And as soon as I passed them, the lights flash, you know, the cop lights. And he pulled over, and this is, I'm going to say, bless his heart. But as soon as he pulled me over, he goes, "Is that a moonroof?" I said, we said, "Yes, sir, that's a moonroof." He goes, "Here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll up that moonroof and open it up. And then you can roll your windows up, and I'm going to talk to you through the moonroof." And I said, "Yes, sir." So we opened up the moonroof, and he's like, "Do you know?" And he did the whole. "Do you know why I pulled you over?" He had a blast talking through the moonroof, and then he goes, "I'm gonna let you go," because at the time I left my wallet at my old sister's house, so I didn't have my wallet, insurance card, I didn't have my license on me, and he goes, "I'm gonna let you go with a warning, but don't do it again."
Because you had a moonroof.
I think it was because there was a moonroof, and that's the only thing that I can expect.
Hilarious, dude.
And you know what? That, as far as I know, I think that's go to jail speed.
Oh, that's go directly to jail.
And listen, I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not trying to brag about it in any way. It was the most lucky let go I think I've ever had in my life.
I'm trying to think when I got let go. That there's been
With a warning.
There's been a lot of times, yeah, where
This guy's tough. I'm gonna do the group huddle.
Guys, huddle up!
I don't remember this.
You hit both shoulders up top up here. See, I know there's normally probably music playing because of a build-up,
These guys
Yeah.
are tough.
but we're on streaming mode.
It's almost impossible to get a swipe through their defenses.
Shane, that's gonna cost you, buddy. If we're giving shout outs, it's probably gonna cost. How much should we charge Shane?
He got me a nice bottle of whiskey, man. Which
I didn't get a nice bottle of whiskey.
he got me a nice bottle of Irish whiskey on my birthday.
Shane, I didn't get a nice bottle of whiskey. It wasn't my birthday, but I did not get a nice bottle of whiskey.
He gets a free pass from me.
Messes up your aim. You know I'm right.
Although Shane came out, I didn't know that Shane didn't even drink with us because he doesn't drink, which
More power to him.
I admire that because I like to drink. I don't know.
How much longer
Well,
we got
tell your
to
daughter, Shaylin, we said hi.
Send it their way, Drax.
And what did I drink last night? I drank whiskey last night for the first time in probably 5 years. It was Angel Heart?
No idea. Never heard of it.
Angel Heart or something like that. I'd never
Forces grow more persistent.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't drink whiskey most of the time because my wife doesn't allow me to drink whiskey.
That's right. I remember you telling me that.
She just doesn't. She's like, "Hey,
You'll get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, because you turn it." And I've been married far too long for a little shit like that to get in the way of my life. If it comes between whiskey and me, keeping myself on the up and up with my wife, then whiskey
enough. I
is
respect that
not.
too.
But the guy brought me because I was at this table with other people that have far more money than I do, and I think it was like $20 for each one of these whiskeys, and he bought 6 of them, and he brought me one, and I was like, okay, and my wife was like, and I said, look, I promise I'm not going to do anything stupid. I promise you. And I was good. I behaved. But it was pretty good whiskey, is what I'm trying to say.
How long are we supposed to keep doing this?
Yeah, I'm okay with Irish whiskey, but I've never been a fan of regular, like bourbon, that kind of, like, it's just not my jam.
I like Scotch too.
Me too.
But again, I mean, look, my wife, the reason why is because I've told the story before where I drank, it was, golly, I forgot which birthday it was, but I was in Louisiana at my hometown, and I was at my a birthday party at my buddy's house. They threw for me, and then I started drinking moonshine and got on the four-wheeler, and my best friend and I got lost in the woods for like 2 hours because we couldn't figure out how to put it in neutral. And so finally they found us in the woods, and she was afraid I was dead, and I just and not only that, here's the other thing. This is really where she said you got to cut this shit out. Whenever my brother was getting married, I had given up beer for Lent. And so I got a bottle of vodka.
You found a way around it.
Yeah. So I got a bottle of vodka, and we went and played golf. And I hadn't eaten anything that day. And at the time, I had lost a lot of weight. I was like at 198 or something like that. And I hadn't eaten anything for breakfast. And I don't drink liquor a lot. And by the time we got to probably the 10th hole, I was done with the 5th of vodka because I was drinking Bloody Marys, and I ended up pissing on the side of one of the tee boxes, and my brother was so embarrassed, and it's his bachelor party, and I don't know what I'm doing, and his future father-in-law thought it was the funniest thing. His father-in-law was actually the pro at the golf course. So
that was the first impression.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And yeah, I just, I was just being a complete asshole, and I don't remember a lot of it because they went and got me more vodka, and it was just horrible.
They kind of added to the problem. They didn't solve it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, give me a break. It's me. I was the problem. I was the problem. But anyway.
Well, I mean, do you get a problem more vodka?
Move your asses while you still got 'em.
Say that again.
Do you get the problem more vodka?
Yeah. No. I understand, but I am the problem whenever I drink it so fast and become the asshole whenever I know I shouldn't fucking do that in the first place. And so it caused a bunch of issues, and yeah.
Nothing